Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Aero League Racing. We're here for the Race of Champions for Season 13. Um, yeah, this is, I believe, theoretically, it should be the 13th Race of Champions that we've had so far. And essentially, if you're new and you're not sure what the Race of Champions is, it is the four highest placed drivers, the four highest placed drivers from each tier. So it's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and Sprint League. And if anybody can't make it, we pick wild cards, which are drivers who have essentially been on it the entire season, but maybe didn't make the top four, maybe have had incredible pace, but just been very unlucky. And essentially, you've got the best of the best across the entire league in one race, in a 100% race at a track, all fighting it out to essentially decide who is the champion of Aero League Racing. That's not official by any means, but that's how I like to see it. So we're not gonna actually have qualifying. It's gonna be a fixed grid, and I will run you guys through the grid in a moment. Right, so starting on pole position, we're going to have Titchy Boom in the Aston Martin, and lining up alongside him will be Wicked Prophet in the McLaren. Both of them, I believe, are tier 4 drivers. Further back in P3, we've got Moose King, and next to him is Arctic Squirrel in the Alfa Romeo. Will the game P5, Bang Average Seb occupies the 6th place grid slot in the McLaren as well. Mini turns 7th. It says here Williams, but he's going to be driving in the Haas, I believe, just because he prefers the sound of that car. And behind him, we have Buma, who is in the Williams. So these two swapped cars with each other. Then we have Cassell, who's going to be in the Alpha Tauri, DDK in the Ferrari, Robin P11 in the Mercedes, joint champion for Tier 3 alongside Swen. One of the closest seasons we've had so far, so definitely deserves to be on the grid. Then further back in P12, we have Saeed. P13 is Trems, P14 Erminator, P15 Steba, P16 Daxi, P17 is Boba Fett, P18 Yarlaron, P19 is Mitchell, Paul House, and P20 is BR4. So essentially what we have is a reverse grid in terms of the pace of every single driver. So if you're in the lower tiers in tier 4, you would be placed higher up on the grid just to help make it a little bit more fair across the whole grid. Yo, what's up, Terminator? How you doing? Hello, Mitchell. Sorry, I didn't read chat. So, according to Terminator, Season 4 was the first Race of Champions held. So, I believe that brings us up to, if my maths is right, 10 Race of Champions, including this one. I don't fucking know. Probably. But, we're at Imola. 63 laps around Imola. It's going to be a test of endurance and pace for everybody. Hello, Said. How are you? So, as I said, no qualifying and no formation lap, as formation lap is bugged, so we're instantly going to jump straight into the action. Just want to make sure my audio settings are all good. Oh, that should be good. Right, so I believe we had a bit of an attendance issue with a couple of the drivers, maybe running a bit late or maybe not going to be able to make it in general. So we might not see the full 20 on the grid that we would have liked, but it's close enough nevertheless. Shouldn't pose that big of an issue. So Yarlaron says that his equipment has failed, unfortunately, so he won't be able to start. And also, contrary to normal league rules, we have red flags enabled for this race, which should help spice things up a little bit. Right, so we've got 16 now. Not long before we get going. Should be another couple of minutes. Imola is one of the best tracks on this game to drive, and even like watching an actual F1 race, like such a good track. Personally, one of my favorites. So yeah, hopefully these people can. I mean, they are the best drivers in ALR, so they should be able to do this track some justice. I know that this track is a favorite or a semi-favorite, I guess, of Mitchell, Paul Huis. So we'll keep an eye on him and see how he performs in this race. You can expect the quicker drivers in the higher tiers, starting from the back, to try and slice their way through the front and finish in that top order as the race goes on. But with this track being slightly harder to overtake on, I mean, the long straight, obviously, you can just blast past if you have DRS, but um, yeah, it's still not easy because you have the rest of the track, like, where it's just very hard to overtake. That's the main overtaking opportunity. But I, for one, want to see more overtakes around different parts of the tracks. Just fucking send it into their vatsas. Mitchell says, fixed my pedals, but need to get used to it. Already seen I'm not as fast right now. Man, for you, not being as fast is still like 5/10 quicker than anybody else, so I'd chill out if I were you. Got nothing to worry about. Erminator says, I have 2 invalid laps and I think I am well prepared. Yeah, I mean, that's that's probably more than what half of the grid here has done, so I wouldn't stress too much about it, Erm. All right, so we should be, as Trems joins, I think that's it, and we should be ready to get going any second now. We're just waiting for the message. I'm not entirely sure what the holdup is. I think we're quite ready to go. You know, if I were in here, um, I wouldn't care about where I finish. I just want to fucking like hold everybody up, fight everybody, and just be as much of a nuisance without actually being dirty. I think that would make it fun. So, with that being said, the only reason I say that is because I hope that whoever is watching and is actually driving does that, so it's more entertaining for me to watch. You know what I mean? Anywho. All right. Almost ready. We're just waiting for the PlayStation 4 users to load in. Those poor guys are still running floppy disks and goddamn SD cards, like the PS2 memory disks. So you can't blame him. Daxi with his slow goddamn fucking PlayStation. Holy hell. Load it in. Good. So I'm not entirely sure if dynamic weather is turned on. I would assume that it isn't, but I would hope that it is. A little bit of rain never hurt nobody, is what I always say. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost ready to get underway. If you haven't already, I would grab a snack or two because it's going to be a long race. And yeah, don't want you to get hungry over there. Or something, I don't know. Fuck's sake. All right, 63 laps around Imola. We have 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go. Looks like Tichy got the better of the starts, but Wicked Prophet already going to try and challenge him into turn 1. Actually, he's going to slot behind the Aston Martin. We have the Mercedes of Will the Game going at it. Round the outside of OG Moose King, maybe? No, just backs out. And mini turns, tries and has a send down the inside and goes onto the grass a little bit. And that's going to allow Bang Average Seb to try and get past. And yes, he does. Seb moves himself up past. Further back, we have 2 cars going too wide into this chicane, and it looks like we have a yellow flag and somebody's off, and that's Bang Average Seb. Bang Average Seb is off in the, I think that's Variante Alta or something. But now, heading into Tosa, we still have Titchy Boom leading from Wicked Prophet. Mini turns further back, we have Will the Game and OG Moose King going at it, and they're almost, look at that, they're almost 3 wide further back. And going into Aquaman Rally, somehow they managed to keep their noses clean, and there's a lot of damage further back to the Mercedes of Robin, it seems. And further back we have the Williams of Terminator going sideways off the track. And that is going to be a virtual safety car, ladies and gentlemen. I will use this opportunity to enable some of the settings. But, yeah, wow. Looks like most of the grid is just starting on those medium tires, which probably, I haven't done much testing, so I don't know what the best race tire is. I'm assuming what the game tells you is probably the best move. Let's have a look if Robin comes in. Robin does come in. Daxi is also going to come in. No, he isn't actually, so it's going to be Robin, Moose King, and BR4 who are all going to come in, presumably for wing changes. Robin does get his wing changed. We'll wait to see if BR4 does as well. And yeah, the pit crew waiting there. Going to change his wing. Terminator's going to come in as well to get that car serviced. Swapping onto the softs for BR4, but Robin and OG Moose King opting for the hards. So they've just made their jobs a lot harder for themselves. So yeah, the gap's nicely spread out now. I believe VSC might be ending soon. It's just a hunch. I'm not sure. Titchy Boom still out in front as the virtual safety car period ends, and we go back to racing. Steba and Cassell swapping positions, it seems. Steba managing to get past the AlphaTauri into Tosa. And we have more yellow flags. That is for the Williams of Terminator again, as Mini turns us out of the session. He had a bit of an incident, it seems, into that chicane, and he has lost a tire. Fully out of the race, but no safety car as of yet. I would hope that would have been a red flag, but it's just not. So, Booma without a front wing in P2, as now we have another VSC. And Mini Turns has left the race. Booma goes into the pits to get his wing changed. So a lot of carnage in these opening few laps around Imola. And all this is allowing the quicker drivers like Steba, Daxi, Mitchell, to promote themselves further and further up the field, as now Buma goes in. Buma was already in the pits, actually. Tichy Boom goes into the pits from the lead. Not entirely sure what would have happened there, but nevertheless, Wicked Prophet takes the lead of the race. Trems in P2, Will the Game P3, and yeah, there is a lot of big gaps between the field now, and a lot of the drivers are going to have to try and make a hell of a recovery drive to try and fight back to finish in a decent position. The VSC comes back in and DRS is now enabled. So, Wicked Prophet still leading from Trems, from Will the Game, DDK, Staba. Further back we have BR4 and Robin going at it. Looks like BR4 manages to get past into the I'm not sure what chicane that is, and that's the fastest Sector 1 of anybody so far. He's on the soft tires, which are not the best tires, as Trems moves himself past Wicked Prophet and takes the lead of the race, coming out of that chicane. And now heading into Ravazza 1 and 2, it is going to be Trems leading them through the start-finish. All of these drivers, the entire top 9, I believe, top 8, also close to each other. As further back, we have DDK very close behind the back of Will the Game. Is he going to try and move? Let's see. Very close, but just backs out of it, as we have a full safety car. On lap 4 of 63, we have a safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, gun in my head, I couldn't tell you what happened there, but yeah, safety car nonetheless. That's going to allow everybody who had fallen a bit further back to catch back up. If I were BR4, I would swap off of those soft tires and try and do a medium to the end. So Mini Turn says, such a joke. Why can't people be patient with overtaking? Got a whole race to go. Oh man, I feel you, dude. Sometimes you just don't have luck, and that's how it goes, man. It happens in real races. Yeah. Nothing. Sometimes even if you're perfect, it just happens, and there's nothing you can really do to avoid it. So, unfortunate for you, man, and just very unlucky. Average Seb is going very slowly through the final couple of corners. Maybe trying to respect his delta a little bit. As the Joker Psycho has joined. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Anywho. We'll see if anybody decides to come into the pits and get a swap on the tires. Doesn't look it yet. So BR4 are going to try and take those softs a little bit longer. So it almost looked like they were racing further back there. Robin's so close to the back of BR4. BR4 is obviously going to be driving very slowly to try and save his soft tires as much as he can. It's the wisest decision that he can make at the moment. Although, it's still not too late to come in because he's only going to lose like 3 positions. But then again, that being said, I'm not sure what coming in for a swap of tires would do for him, so I'm not one to speak. Oh, that is a message I was waiting for. Yes, I do. Okay, we'll get this sorted really quick. Okay, safety car in this lap. Apologies for the pause there, but Trem's still warming up his tires. Gonna be trying to go as late as possible, or maybe try and catch the McLaren off guard. He doesn't want to leave it too early, and he goes now, and he's not really caught anyone off guard. Further back, DDK and Will the Game going at it. Will the Game is going to try and go for it down the inside of the Ferrari, but the Ferrari has something to say for that himself. Will the Game sticks his nose down the inside, and they clash into Tamburello. The Ferrari manages to make it through, but the Mercedes has been spun round. And that is a big incident on lap 6. Further back now, we have the AlphaTauri of Cassel losing a position to DDK, and Robin gets a 3-second time penalty. Further back, Mitchell manages to get past his Tier 1 teammate as well as his race teammate, Daxi. But Daxi is going to have a fight back around the outside of Tosa. Does he get it? It looks like Daxi is going to hold on to that position for now. As they're going side by side into Aqua Minerale, it looks like Mitchell was just shoved off the track a little bit there. And Daxi defending for all his might against his Tier 1 teammate. As now my co-commentator has joined me.
Guess who, baby?
How you doing, Mosley?
I'm alright, thank you, mate. And you?
I'm great, dude. Just,
Good.
yeah.
Good.
Enjoying myself
Exciting.
with some Race of Champions comms. I'll invite you real quick.
Sounds good. No. It's been a while, eh?
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it definitely has.
Been AWOL, as they say. AWOL?
Yeah, I've been missing for a
What's
little
happened
bit.
so far? What am I
Well,
missing?
we've had a lot of carnage so far, and at the moment it's calmed down a little bit after a safety car restart. We've just had a safety car restart, and yeah, small gaps all around the field. As now Booma may be trying something around Robin, but not quite getting it on this occasion. Just a bit too far back. Robin looks like he's really struggling there with a 3-second penalty on those hard tires. Possibly like setup related or something.
I'm coming in.
Coming in hot.
Yeah, as they say. So, what was qualifying? Was qualifying like reserve? Reversed? Or was it?
It was a reverse grid, yeah, as Daxi now sends one down the inside of Cassel. That is a beautiful move from Daxi, yeah.
Yeah, I just caught that. Bloody hell.
Further ahead, Said and DDK. DDK moves himself past Said into Ravazza 1 and 2. Yeah, I mean, that was a hell of a move from Daxi. That's something you would do.
Wow. What did you say, sorry?
No, I just said that reminded me of you. Spear 4 moves
What did?
himself past Said. Just the move that Daxi did on Cassel on down the inside. Like, ambitious.
Yeah, I need to keep
you
up
know
with who
what I
we're
mean?
watching, right? Who are we watching?
I'm watching BR4. He just overtook Said.
Okay, cool.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so good to be back. I've missed being around, but
Yeah.
couldn't keep me away for too long. Just the bad internet, but
Well, I for one am
What about
glad
now?
you're back. Oh, look at this. Mitchell and Cassel going side by
actually.
side. Ooh. Yeah, Cassel got on the inside curves there and just kind of hop-skipped over and lost the position to Mitchell. Unfortunate for him.
for him. Wow, that was. We just said the same thing.
Yeah, we did. That was
We're so in
cute.
sync.
Yeah, dude.
That's just,
I love when we finish each other's sentences. Okay, I need to.
sandwiches. Oh,
Oh right,
No.
yeah. Oh man, that's my fault.
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe we lost it.
I forgot about that. That's the Tangled classic. So now BR4 moves himself past DDK on the main straight, and Daxi moves himself past Said as well. So 2 overtakes.
That was tidy.
Yeah.
That was very tidy.
Further back, Booma manages to clear Robin on the straight as well. So DRS proving to be very powerful around here.
Yeah, man. So what's the sitch? Who's looking quick? Who's not? Wow. Could be
I mean,
BR4,
BR4 is just on a tear at the moment, but I'm worried about those soft tires of his. Just because,
Yeah.
like, I don't know what his plans for
Profit
strategy. Oh, yeah, it loses a position to DDK, who follows BR4 through.
So give me the rundown. Where has each person been like picked from? Trems is tier 3, right? Or tier 2?
Trems is... That's a good question. Well, I'm blanking on that right now. Let me check for you real quick.
I don't think he's one that I've watched, so I don't think he's tier 2.
No, I think he
not.
might be. Hold on. Yeah, Trems is tier 2. Yeah.
Okay, well, if you're watching this, Trems, I apologise. I'm sorry, it's been a while, alright? It's been a long while.
Yeah, Mildew's been out of the loop for a little bit. As
Yeah.
Daxi gets himself past DDK and the BR4 on the same straight. That's very impressive from him. Up into P3. Daxi is going crazy tonight.
Brother, what happened to him? Has he been replaced? He is not the same person I saw 2 months ago.
I mean, yeah, like, such are the memories when we were doing open lobbies and I had to hold back against him because I felt bad about destroying him, and now the man's actually fucking quicker than me without even trying. It's just...
So who's done practice for this then? Daxi, I assume.
I would assume Daxi and Saeed, that's the big two. And...
Saeed's got his $13,000
Oh, yeah.
rig, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
I mean...
Oh, he gets a penalty though. $13,000, and he couldn't stop himself from getting a track limits warning. That's pretty. Don't know, Saeed.
A $13,000 sim rig isn't worth anything when you have a $15 haircut. So that's
Wow.
that's the reason why. Daxi's setting the fastest lap of the race so far, so he eclipses BR4's lap, which was done on the softs. I mean, he is really impressing me here. He's all over Steba as well now.
He's about to get what a driver! What a beautiful man!
Yeah,
Not a gateway, just he's just quite good.
Yeah, yeah. That
goes a little bit wide. Oh, is he? Oh, he's cooking.
He's better.
Cooking.
He is just better.
Steba
goes wide.
Completely wide. Wow. Wow.
Wow. So that's
Bloody hell.
Daxi up into P2 now, so he's only got Trems left to catch. Although, fair play to Steba because Daxi's tires will be quicker still. It's only lap 11. And
I think he'd do well to just run the DRS here for a little bit.
Yeah, that would help Steba.
Well, what's the tire life like around here? Is it a bit of a shredder, or is it alright?
I'd tell you if I knew, honestly. I can't even speak for a 50% race. I have no idea. These guys are going to show us what the strategy is, I guess. Because 90% of the... BR4! Somehow he gets the position on both of them, but hopefully that's not an illegal overtake.
Did you see what happened?
I did not. I kind of missed it.
So he was going like...
Oh, Steba goes off! Steba's off! Steba's out!
And out. Safety car.
Oh, yeah, that is a safety car. Uh-oh. Steba, who is doing so well, is out on lap 12, goes off the track, into the gravel, can't get the car stopped, crashes into the wall, unfortunately. That's a shame. He was doing a great job.
Yeah, so back on with what happened with BR4 and I guess carried on with Steba. On the main straight, you know how there's that little kink?
Oh, yeah.
Coming into turn 1? Mm-hmm. BR4 went around the outside of Daxi and got onto the grass, took out a few brake marker boards, and then got in front.
Wow.
Yeah. So he was slowing down to let the two that he overtook off track back through. I think that's what happened with Steba.
Yeah.
We'll find out, but...
He might have gotten an illegal overtake by the game or something. Definitely let Daxi
he definitely
through.
did. He backed off immediately past the corner.
Yeah.
So... surely BR4 pits now.
Yeah, surely. As does DDK, who's going to swap off those mediums. Maybe has a bit more wear on him than he would have liked. As Trems passes the safety car. That's not a good idea. Immediately lost the safety car right back through. Yeah.
What's more scary, asked Trems, than seeing Daxi and then M. Polhouse sat behind him?
Yeah. No, I
Well,
mean,
I've got an answer. Seeing Baraka Boan Najeres
oh
sat
my
behind you.
god.
That's even
Yeah.
scarier than Mitchell.
Yeah, that is terrifying. God. Anytime
He's
he's
a great
near
driver, Mitchell,
you.
but
I mean, yeah, Mitchell, like, phenomenal driver, right? Like, just unreal. But Barack is just, he's in a league of his own. Let's just say that.
he's a little bit scary. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, just a little.
Well, lap 13 is 63. It's
Quite,
going well.
yeah, quite calm at the
You
moment.
know what? It wouldn't be a stream that I'm on without me saying, Bloodwave, what's your crystal ball say? Something me and Daxie do.
Alright. The crystal ball. Okay. So, I think. Alright. So, Daxi on the safety car restart into turn 1 is going to get Trems. Mitchell is going to try and follow him through, and him and Trems are going to end up crashing. And that is going to be. So, I think.
That's controversial.
I think Mitchell is going to carry on, and Trems is going to retire from it. But we'll see. That is merely my. That's just a game theory, everybody. Whatever the fuck MatPat says.
That's just a theory. It's not just a. Because that's just a theory, a game theory.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
It's alright, don't worry. I'm a big game theory enjoyer. Don't worry. Anyway, if you're just joining us, so am I. So I've got no idea.
Okay, I'll take you guys to it. If you're just joining us, wow, I'm drawing blanks. Holy shit.
Well, 3 cars are out.
Yep, Steba, Erminator, and Mini Turns. Mini Turns was out on the first lap, Erminator as well. Steba just crashed on lap 11, and that was the cause of the safety car. And assuming that the pack catches up, which it has, the safety car should be in at the end of this lap. It is Trems leading from Daxi, from Paul Huis, from Saeed, and Booma rounds off your top 5.
Very nice, yeah.
Yeah, I think BR4, having made his pit stop, is in a very good position. I'm not sure if the hards are going to make it to the end from here, and if they do, they certainly won't be the quickest, but he has to make one stop just like everybody else, and he has the fresher tire advantage. Safety car in this lap. So, take it away, Mosley.
Yeah, safety car. Sorry, I was looking at WhatsApp actually. But enough about that.
Safety car, it's green.
It is. What do we think Trems is going to do? Well, I don't know because he's going very, very slowly.
Yeah, I mean, probably going to try and leave it as late as possible, minimize the
Safety
slipstream.
car's in.
Yeah.
I don't know why he'd go here, so I'm praying he doesn't. If he's listening, he should go right before the start line.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's alright.
I mean, that's not terrible.
It's alright there.
He actually
pretty close. Does
Yeah,
he get a flag already?
he managed to catch. There's a bit of contact on the straight between Booma and the Alpine of Saeed, and now going side by side. Saeed down the inside. Booma squeezes him a little bit. Saeed just has to back out of that one, but he's gonna actually try it around the outside now of Booma. Gap just doesn't open up for him, and he has to settle behind. So it looks like there's not been a lot of changes in position as the Haas goes off the track and spins around. That's OG Moose King. He's spun out further back and drops all the way down to P14. BR4 did great to avoid him back there. That would have been an airplane crash. He was absolutely sideways on the apex coming out of that corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why? Oh, BR4 pitted, of course. My bad.
Robin gets
3
another
seconds.
3 seconds, yeah, adding to his tally.
Whoopsie daisy. Oh well, Trems looks very aggressive on those curbs. Did you watch that then?
I missed that. I'm watching BR4 maybe have a
runs
send.
them.
Yeah, BR4 looks awfully close to Tichy, but just not close enough to go for it down the inside. As we have a McLaren going wide and off the track, that is wicked profit. Loses a couple of positions and loses one to his teammate.
BR4's going for it. And has got it.
Yeah.
Not a lot Tichy can do on the 10-lap roller tyres.
Yeah.
As the DDK looks like he's getting it. Oh, that's come close. DDK gets through.
What a move from him. That was actually very decent.
This is an ALR.
Yeah, come on. Where's the crashes?
Oh, Saeed's gone super wide and BR4's gone through.
I did see that.
Done.
I have a very good camera angle, so I'm not going to change positions at all. Like, this is just so nice to watch. Oh, it looked like
front three kind of running away with it a little bit.
As you'd expect. I mean, Trem's tier 2, one of the quickest in tier 2, actually finished third in the standings. So you expect him to be quick. Well, yeah, precisely.
So is it the top 5 drivers from each tier?
It's the top 4, I believe, from each tier. And then if somebody can't make it, they get replaced by a wild card, which is essentially a driver who either attended all of the races or is just like, I don't know, like...
A prominent figure,
exactly.
shall we say.
Yeah.
Polhouse has gone very wide then. I think that'll be a warning for him. He's just gone crazy.
Keep an eye out on BR4 now. Going to try and maybe go for a double move. This would be very interesting if he manages to pull this off.
Not again. Not again.
Robin just trying to close the door a bit on BR4. BR4 manages to get past Booma. Booma loses 2 places into one corner to Robin and to BR4.
That's a bad lap.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah.
You don't want to be him right now.
Yeah, but he's just gotta let it like not affect him and just carry on, because BR4, Robin, both of them have penalties. As I think that might have been a bit of a tap from Booma, or maybe BR4 just goes wide because Booma has managed to get the place back on him, even though he's on 10-lap older tires. Yeah, I sense something terrible about to happen here. These guys are running way too close to each other.
I smell danger.
I smell a catastrophe.
Boomer's got it on Robin. Look at that.
Oh, they're 3 wide heading into the chicane. As now.
That was obviously going to happen, but I mean, if he's got away with it, fair play.
Yeah, but the issue now is that he won't have DRS on the straight, so Booma will probably easily clear him again.
Yeah, but BR4's got good tyres. He's going to get a good exit and dust him.
That may be true,
flown away.
but Booma is using as much of his battery as he could, and now it turns off his battery. Daxi actually goes for a move for the lead and gets the position ahead of Trems. We'll move further back to DDK. Oh, they're going almost 3 wide. DDK, Robin. DDK just backs out of it. Booma and Robin side by side into Tamburello, and Robin gets tapped a bit. And yeah, oh boy. Cassell gets... unfortunate for... Yeah, he gets caught up in that, gets a 5-second penalty, and yeah, there are no winners from that.
So surely Daxi, Trems, Polhouse, Booma, Saeed, Tichy, they all pit now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Surely.
Uh-huh.
They can't stay out. They're gonna get shredded.
Yeah. There's no reason for anybody to stay out anymore, and especially since, like, Robin, Cassell, and God knows who else have all gotten damage from that further back, so... Trouble on lap 18. This is our, I believe, 3rd safety car of the race, which is excellent.
Not started. Daxi does pit. Trems does, so does Polhouse. Oh my days. Daxi. What is the strategy, man?
Perhaps he's going for the 1 stop and just wants to see out lap 25 to lap 30 on this set and then go for hards at the end. But he needs to consider the fact that if there's safety cars later on in the race, his strategy is just not going to work anymore.
Well, there's a limited amount, isn't there?
Of safety cars? No, there isn't. That thing proved false, remember? That theory, the game theory. We had 5 in one race.
But is that not the maximum? I think 5
No,
is.
there's no maximum.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because I watched a video of this guy doing the longest F1 race ever, and in a 100% race, he caused like a safety car every fucking lap. And yeah, he ran out the 2-hour timer basically.
Nice. So, please don't make me sit here for 2 hours, guys. I love F1 as much as the next man, but I cannot sit and commentate for. Well, you can't. You've been here for the full 2 hours, but
Well, it's only been 34 minutes so far, and if you weren't here, this would have been a lot harder for me. I would have already resorted to like searching up jokes on the internet or like doing karaoke or something.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry.
Yeah,
We'll get there.
just have to let the race marinate a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta let them all cook a bit. Playboy, what did you have for dinner?
For dinner, I had some. Wait, yeah, that's what I had. I had KFC. Yeah, I had a
nice.
zinger. It was fucking good.
A what? A zinger?
Yeah, it's like you guys don't have that in the UK? It's like a chicken sandwich.
Well, we might, but I'm not a KFC. I'm not a KFC man. I actually prefer Subway.
Subway.
Anything else?
What?
You don't like Subway?
No, I mean I like Subway, but like I've never met somebody who like prefers Subway over like anything else. You know what I mean? Like that's the first time I've
No.
ever heard somebody say I prefer Subway. You know, it's just,
No, so like you've got your basic rotation. You got your McDonald's, your KFC,
yeah.
and your well, my rotation is McDonald's, Subway, and what's the third? For third, I like to like spread it out. I'll go for something like local, like not a chain one,
Right.
and I'll get like I don't know the like the halal shop or whatever it is, and they'll sell me like I don't know some like crazy
Kebab or
like
some shit.
yeah exactly yeah. And I love that.
Yeah, fair
But yeah,
enough.
no, not a KFC man. I don't like chicken particularly.
Yeah, I'm a big KFC guy. I mean, it hits different, especially like when it's 2 a.m. and you got nothing else in your fridge or something, and you get some delivered. It's like, oh
No,
man.
I always keep the fridge stocked. Well, I had a pucker pie, if you know what they are.
I do not. Is that
Okay, so
UK
you
thing?
know what a pie is, right?
Maybe. No, I'm kidding. I know
Like
what
a
a pie
meat
is.
pie.
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah. So there's this brand called like Pucker, and they make pies.
Right.
But they're like small pies. Like
Oh,
ones you
like
can, fill an
Hot
entree
Pockets?
in. A bit bigger.
Ah,
Imagine bigger.
right.
And they got like steak in them and stuff. So I had an all steak.
Oh, that sounds
Very
good.
nice. It was, and I had some oven chips with it as well.
God, that sounds good. I would kill
was-
for
it
some of
was
that right
banging.
now.
Gravy as well.
Oh, the gravy.
Anyway,
Right.
Daxi
So,
has
yeah, he's gone already. And that's going to leave him vulnerable to BR4. He's only 3/10 behind on this straight. And Buma hasn't been caught off guard at all as well. Buma maybe going to try and have a bit of a move. Nope, just a bit too far back. Further back, we have
running the
Will the
curve.
Game going down the inside of DDK. Will he be able to pull it off? Mercedes against the Ferrari,
Will he?
gets the inside line. They're still going side by side. DDK round the outside now, nearly chops Will the Game's front wing off, but they managed to get through it cleanly and safely. Cassell and Tichy Boom into, is that Piratella, I believe? Or Tosa, I'm not sure what that corner is.
don't know the corner names.
Yeah. Can't blame you.
Bloody clue.
Oh, OG Muskin goes wide off the track, loses a couple of positions there. I should actually pull up like an index of the... Oh, wow. The OG Moose King is cutting grass at the moment. I think he might have some front wing damage or something. Let's take a look at his car.
Right, watch BR4 and Daxi now. BR4 is he can smell Daxi.
Yep. He is
Like, actually,
pushing
he can
him
smell
around.
him.
His tires are going to be in such better shape, and I wouldn't be surprised if Daxi does not try and fight this one at all, which he doesn't. Let's BR4 through.
blame him.
And, yeah, exactly. there's just like you got to pick your battles, and this is not his battle.
That's a nice strategic pass there.
Uh-huh.
Is that what I mean? I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. God, we should make like the
Right.
real F1 races and like stay on one driver for like a minute, even though there's like a fuck ton of action happening at the back. I'm like
Well,
skip to
new
them
to
later.
Sky Sports, if you use the red button on your Sky remote,
Ah,
you can watch
red button.
all 20 drivers on board.
if you're a Sky Q, Sky Glass, or Sky, what is it, Sky Stream customer,
If you're a Sky Q or Sky Glass customer,
press the red
There we
button
go.
on your
Get it all the
remote
time.
control to access the
and
all
new
the
for
onboards.
2023. Don't forget, from F1 to Q1, dominate the competition.
Mitchell's gonna have
Workday.
a move around the outside of Buma and manages to get him into Ravazza 1, but that's gonna allow Buma obviously to have the DRS. But Mitchell with the superior exit, I don't think Buma is gonna be fighting him into turn 1 at all. DRS is now enabled on lap 23. Further back, Trems and Bang Average Seb. Looks like Bang Average Seb has gotten himself past. Will the game now also moving himself past the McLaren? If Wicked Profit, who's going to have a bit of a look down the inside, gets a 3-second penalty just jumping over the curbs. Further ahead, Bang Average Seb and DDK going at it.
Out.
Robin is out
Oh, no, not
into
again,
turn
boys.
1. Oh boy. Oh man.
Not again. So what were we saying about 2 hours?
Oh man, I mean, like, it's been 40 minutes and we're 30% done, so you do the math.
Oh lord.
Oh jeez.
Not like this.
So Jordy the First says, love the Puka Pie chat.
What did you call it?
Puka Pie? Puka Pie?
Pucker is pucker.
Puka. Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Puka Pie
Like
chat.
pucker your lips.
Oh,
or
right.
whatever.
Pucker.
You know, I don't mean like that. I'm not an order. I'm just.
You're such an idiot, bro. Like, I actually started puckering my lips.
I could tell. I could hear it.
It's not an order.
The viewer
God
count
damn
just
it.
dropped after I said that one. Oh dear.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
it's gone back up. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh.
Taxi pits.
Yeah, finally Daxi decides to come into the pits, so maybe it was a smart decision for him to stay out earlier, as I nearly dropped my fucking controller. Am I allowed to swear on ALR streams?
I don't know, mate. You're the admin, not me.
Yeah, I know admin, but fuck it, I'm a swear anyway. Just try and stop me.
Well, they can't. They could revoke your stream key. That might do it.
Yeah, there's that. Okay, I'm gonna think of like a funny joke.
What? Are we really? Is that the level of the barrel we're at now?
I mean, you try sitting here for 40 minutes and only having 20 laps pass by. Like, you know, like I've had a lot to commentate on. There's been a lot of action, but there's also been a lot of this just staring at cars driving like cruising speed around here.
I feel bad, you're not gonna lie. I do feel bad.
Oh, don't. It's okay. I'll get over
So,
it.
how's life?
Oh, it's quite shit. Very shit, actually.
Why is that?
It's just fucking. It's not bad. Like, I mean, I'm just playing around. Like, just busy, man. Like, I don't have time for stuff that I like to do, and every free waking moment I have, instead of actually doing stuff that I used to like to do, I just spend it playing Fortnite. So there's that.
You know, I was playing Fortnite the other day and I saw you were on, and
Yeah.
it must have been like 2 a.m. for you.
Oh yeah. I mean, I
It
played
must have been
until
something like that.
like I had a midterm the other day at
Right.
8 in the morning, and I played Fortnite till 6 in the morning, and I got 30 minutes of sleep. Fucking got in my car, went to
Wow.
uni. It's just, yeah, terrible. Terrible.
No, it's impressive. It's impressive.
Your voice lagged there for a second. Could you repeat that? You're
It's very impressive.
what is?
I think my microphone's bugging out then. Can you hear me any better now?
Yeah, you're all good now.
Good, good. No, so how are you finding university? You enjoying it?
I mean, it's fine. Just like I don't know. Like it's not hard per se. It's just like
You're your first year, aren't you? It does get
yeah.
harder, I promise.
Oh yeah, that
My
I'm prepared
second,
for that.
Oh, what are you doing again? You're doing computer science, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so am I.
All right.
I don't know obviously about like your university, but
Uh-huh.
for mine, like first year is second year is not harder. It's just more of it.
All right. So more course, but it's not harder per se.
No, it's not. It's not particularly difficult. There's just more to do.
Well,
But
what
I don't know,
languages
I've only
did you
done
learn in your
programs.
first year?
Java,
Oh.
C. Um, we did sort of like it's like um, like assembly language.
Yeah.
We did sort of like that. We learned as an assembly language, but they've actually dropped that part of the course for this year now. So
Uh-huh.
the current first years won't do that. What
Right.
about you?
Yeah, so for me it's just been C++ and then basic like HTML, CSS, like how to make a website,
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like
no, we
that.
did those as well. Yeah.
Mainly C++, like we're only halfway through our first semester, so it's not been that long.
Oh yeah. Well, same here.
Yeah. C++
C++
is a
is
fun
a good one.
language though. Yeah.
I kind of wish we did that instead of C. It's a bit more relevant, but
Yeah.
whatever. Who cares?
I mean, yeah, fuck it, like you still need like I mean Java is still like that's a good one to know.
Yeah, it's very relevant. You're right.
All right. Anyways, back to the race. Looks like Saeed is gonna have a send down the inside of Wicked Prophet into the chicane. He gets the position done before the brakes go on. Booma manages to secure himself a 3-second time penalty. Is now Mitchell is going down the inside of BR4 into Ravazza 1 and clears him into the braking zone. Mitchell, with the fresher, softer tires, gets the position ahead of one of his oldest rivals in Tier 1, BR4. Yeah.
Wow, yeah, that was a that was a page straight out of the F122 book right there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, was that's actually the wrong game, but never mind.
Well, it
I
was
forget.
F122, wasn't it?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
How have the battles been in Tier 1? I'm intrigued.
what battles? You mean Baraka going off, winning by 20 seconds, and the rest of us like 5 seconds apart from each other?
Battling for P2. Oh, really?
I mean, yeah.
So who won races?
Stege won the last race of the season, which was
Yeah.
that was cool. Then we had a bug in Silverstone where the host left the race, and that caused Silverstone was the second last race. So basically, what happened was Barak did not attend the last two races. In the second last race, we had a bug on lap 18 of 26, I believe, something like that, where the entire race just fucking restarted. Like, everybody's screen went black for like 30 seconds, and then when it came back, we were all on the starting grid choosing our strategy. Right? Like, to start the race all over again. It was the weirdest bug ever. So we had to award half points for that race. And the winner, I'm not sure who it was, but they definitely would not have won if it weren't for that bug.
For you then?
No, it was not me. I was one of the unlucky ones who chose the hards, decided to go as long as possible on them, pitted, and then a lap later the bug happened, so I lost a bunch of positions because of that.
Shit.
Yeah, I would have otherwise been in the podium conversation, I think, just because I had an issue on lap one and I was way further back.
You couldn't have just like restarted from what it was when the bug happened?
Well, we considered it like doing a five lapper or something, but honestly, there's so many factors to take into that, like who had the tire advantage, like going into the last five laps of the actual
I would
race and
just
stuff
treat
like
it
that.
like a red flag.
Oh, well, that's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah,
But
I don't
I
know why.
mean, yeah, it would have taken a while to set up. We already had a bunch of delays, and most of the drivers were like, "I'm not racing anymore," so we just decided to go with
Yeah,
it.
fair dues, yeah. Yeah, it's fair. I respect it.
Yeah,
Lazy? I'm joking.
I guess. But then Stege won his first race in Austria, which was the final round. So that was something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, my little, my little recruit, my little starshine, I shall
yeah.
say. Well done, him.
Oh yeah.
Anyone else won anything? Was it just Barack?
No, it was just Barack. Barack won like I think he won four races. He got four Grand Slams in a row. So that's pole
Oh my
position,
god.
fastest lap, and race win. Four in a row, and then he won two more races after that. So he got six in a row with four
Bloody
Grand
hell.
Slams first. Like, I mean, there's drivers and then there's Barack. Like, every single leaderboard I go on, like, there's him, and then there's Jarno Opmeer a tenth and a half quicker only. As ooh, well, the game gets a bit out of shape, and Bang Average Seb is quick to pounce into Aqua Minerale, manages to get himself up into P6. We're gonna have a quick look at penalties real quick. So Mitchell, currently leading the race, has 3 seconds. DDK in P3 with 3 seconds, and BR4 also 3 seconds. Bang Average Seb P6. Will the Game, Said, Cassell, all of them have 3 seconds as well. Booma, 3 seconds. And Wicked Prophet has 14 seconds of penalties that he has to deal with. And
Probably trying to get disqualified.
yeah, I mean, this is a long race and he's only halfway through. If my maths is right, looking at 28 seconds of penalties. So,
You don't get disqualified after a certain limit?
I mean, the most I've seen is 75 seconds. So, I don't know.
Oh, God. I thought after a point you start getting disqualifications.
It wouldn't surprise me. Actually, you're right. That is probably what happens. You know what I'm looking at right now? Dax
Go
Daxi P5, looking to be one of the quickest, is now on softer, fresher tires than BR4 ahead, and he is not making that much of an impression.
on.
Like
I don't know.
he's just been hanging back for quite a bit, and I'm not sure what the reason is. So we have
He's
Said
very
and Will going at it.
aggressive on the throttle out of the chicane. It's a bit weird.
Ah, a man after my own heart. Then I really need to improve on that. I feel like I just floor it so fast that the car can't live with it, and then I lose so much time because of it.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't even talk to me about driving. I haven't properly driven in about. I don't even know how long. Months.
Well, you're gonna sign up for the new season, otherwise,
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll send men in suits to your house.
Yeah, no, I will. But I'm probably not going to be tier 1. I'm nowhere near quick enough.
Well, I mean that's
But
fine.
I'll go with that. I've taken a long time off. Like, I'm more than okay with not being in it.
Yeah,
But whatever.
you'll adjust. I mean, honestly, if I'm being real, like even if you take,
Who's
uh,
giving watch?
wait, your voice is
Did my internet die?
lagging. Oh, you're fine now.
Yeah, the stream lagged as well. I don't know.
I think it was
So
just a
weird.
lag spike. Like your voice is fine
Yellow
now.
flag. It's Will again. And he's had a spin.
Carrying on though, good to see.
Go on.
But yeah.
Oh my days, he's done it again.
Oh, Will the game tires are cooked. He just needs to not jam the gas and let them cool down a little bit. This needs to be easy
Yeah,
on it.
that was a bit brutal there.
Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, like, this is one of those games where even if you take a significant amount of time off of it, you. Oh, it looks like Bang Average Seb. I've just caught that. Had a spin coming out of the Tamburello chicane as Will the Game now retires from the session in the pits. Bang Average Seb had a spin into turn one. Said just passed him, got on the throttle a bit too quick, and those tires were not having any of it. Relegates him all the way down to P12.
So I know we were talking about Daxi not making an impression. He's just pulled about 1.5 seconds to BR4 over the last lap and a half.
Okay, so maybe he had a bit more in the tank that he was just.
Yeah, I think he was maybe just protecting the tires a little bit.
Okay, yeah, so Daxi obviously having a different strategy in mind. And we also have to take into consideration the fact that BR4 has constant DRS from the driver in front. And him and DDK have just been passing each other.
Didn't stop in the pits.
Oh, well.
It retired on track.
It's gone now. That's all that matters.
Oh, well. So we've just crossed the halfway point.
Yep.
Thoughts on the race so far? I don't know what's happened, but just a lot of crashes.
There's been a lot, yes, and honestly, we're seeing overtakes lap after lap, and it's getting a bit harder to keep up with it. But yeah, I mean, the top 4, the top 5 just look to be in a whole different race compared to the field further back. Considering the fact that it's a 100% race, right? Like, the gaps are not as big as I thought they would be, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, yeah, consider how many safety cars there's been, though.
That is true, yeah. But it also has been a while since we saw the last safety car. And if I'm being honest, drivers like Trems and DDK are really holding up to the likes of BR4 and Daxi, who we know are so quick.
Yeah, no, I think you're absolutely right. I think we're about to see Daxi get past them all, though. He's got a nice little bit of turn of pace just then.
Yeah, and with a superior exit, he's looking to close the gap to the Ferrari in front. Maybe running just that little bit lower downforce. Not quite. But look at the grip difference. It's like almost like F2 versus F3
looks a bit understeery.
Yeah, well, oh yeah, you're right. That's a good eye. Wow.
He's not... Oh, that was pretty good, actually. But
through
sector one, he looked like he was understeering.
Maybe in the high speed, he's just trying to take less out of his tires and just letting it kind of coast through the corners. That's what I would assume.
Yeah, just have a look through here. See what you think. Oh, that was pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I mean, that hooked up nicely. It looked like it was a bit oversteery on the rear for him. But I guess we'll have a better idea once we look at the Ravatsas.
Not a great run through the chicane. Takes the curb in a bit of a weird way.
Oh, this camera angle is so beautiful. Holy hell. That's going to be a screenshot. Yeah, 3.3 tenths. Daxi now on DDK. Both of them have DRS, but Daxi is using his energy recovery system, has the inside line, and manages to clear the Ferrari into turn 1. And now he can focus on getting after BR4 in front.
It's Daxi controller.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, whoa, look at that. That's not the Apex, son.
Oh, look at this. Bouma and Said going at it. That was a neat little battle. Said trying to switch back down the inside of Bouma now. Will Bouma be able to force his way? No, he won't. And Said manages to get the position back from Bouma, who overtook him into turn 1. That was a neat little battle between those two.
BR4's wide. Daxi might go for it.
Oh, yeah. Daxi's the one to back out of a move like this, but he does. Oh, man.
He gets really weird through the chicane. He hits the curb a bit odd, but
I think it
I
might
think at the
just be
moment
the
he's got the
one.
grip, he can sort of get away with it.
I think it's just the one corner that he hasn't quite figured out yet. And I mean, all you have to do is look at Daxi's brake inputs to see how far he's come this season. Like,
Yeah.
just keep an eye on it. He's braking like he has ABS off, right? But he doesn't.
Yeah, he's much gentler.
He's a
You can
lot
see that.
gentler. As
Oh, as BR4 goes completely
wide and off the
what has happened there?
track, and Daxi does not need a second invitation to get himself past. Erminator
Just
says,
intimidation tactics.
says, this didn't go as I planned it to go for me. So, yeah, retiring lap one. Not happy with what has happened, unfortunately. Any thoughts on that?
Really, crashing out on lap one wasn't your intention.
Yeah, shock.
Well, that's surprising.
Well,
I'm so surprised.
nah, it's all according to
No,
the master
he does it
plan.
enough. Could be his intention.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick.
Come on, Daxi.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm just gonna stay
Okay,
on board
I'll,
with Taxi for a audio lab. This will be an audio lab, I guess.
Well, I can talk. And Daxi passes trims. Very nice. Very nicely done, mate. He's up and away, back towards Mitchell with 5 lap fresh tyres. But they'll probably both stop again. I don't imagine them both going the whole way on those tyres. You know what? I'm actually going to allow the audio. I'm going to allow the audio lap. Well, that was the lap on board with Daxi. Yeah, you can't really see much, so I don't know what to show you. Side's pretty close to Boomer. Not doing a lot, but he is pretty close to him. I wish I could show you, but I can't.
I am back. Apologies for leaving you alone
good.
for a bit.
It's alright. It was getting pretty loud in my head, so
Oh, was it?
glad you're back. Yeah,
Whoops.
the voices.
I might have left my headphones right next to my mic, so apologies for that.
No. I meant the voices in my head.
Oh.
You're all good.
Of course.
Don't you know? Anyway, nothing happened aside from Daxi got past trims.
Oh well. Yeah.
DDK and BR4 pretty close.
Yeah, it looks like DDK is just chilling in his DRS for a bit. Gonna try and let BR4 pull him along.
Yeah, and I think he won't be able to get past him because his tyres are just too short.
Yeah.
And they're only going to get worse.
Whew.
The gaps at the moment are a little bit infuriating. Like,
to say the
most
least.
cars are like over a second apart.
Yeah, not a lot of action. Musking gets another 3 seconds. So he is shooting for the world record at the moment with 17 seconds.
Yeah.
Most other drivers
Saeed
have
gets
got.
3 as well.
Oh wait, Moose King only has 9. My apologies. My bad. Wicked has
Yeah,
upped
you're
his
thinking
game
of
up to
Wicked Profit.
17. Yeah.
Yep. No, I respect it. It's let's shoot for 20.
Yeah. It takes dedication, man. Hard fucking work.
Well, 23 laps to go.
BR4 looks a lot
Um,
closer to Trems on this occasion. 2 tenths only separating these two.
he is, yeah.
Tires of
He's cooking.
Trems maybe just not holding on as well as BR4s are at the moment.
Yeah, he's a beautiful driver, BR4. He's a bit of a tire whisperer, some might say.
Uh huh.
I mean, he's carried those hards 27 laps.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
not bad.
I'm sure we're going to be entering another pit stop phase very soon. And, you
Yeah.
know, while we're at it, I just want to credit Daxi and Trems, as well as Tichy, for not getting a single penalty so far. That is very impressive, I would say.
Should we have a look on the race director to see if
Yeah,
they've had any?
I'll take a quick look at Daxi. So,
Taxi's had
believe it
one,
or
right?
not,
No, he's
yeah.
had 2. He's had 2.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we might
He
have
had
just
one
hit
this
him
lap.
with the commentator's curse right there.
And Trems has had
One.
1 on lap
Tichy
30.
has. Tichy has 2 warnings, and he got a 5 second penalty, which I believe he served in the pits. So,
Swings and roundabouts.
yep.
Oh well.
Saeed comes into the
Um,
pits. That might be one of the smartest things I've seen him do, because now, if he goes into the pits, slaps on a set of mediums, he'll be looking at a very nice undercut on Buma, Cassell, realistically only those two, which might see him go up a couple of positions. Because we know
yeah.
that these mediums aren't going to make it all the way to the end of the race, so
Aren't they?
I doubt it. I mean, 40 laps, like you're asking 45 almost laps from most of these guys on the mediums.
Oh, I thought you meant Saeed.
Oh, right, no, Saeed's
It's like
well.
I was like, mate, what?
No, they won't.
No. I think like 25 laps is about what you'd expect to get out of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit more.
This is a pretty long race, like, so fair bit of tire wear. As
I'm
now,
pretty sure it's like 25 to 30 laps you're supposed to get out of mediums.
let's have a look at BR4, trying around the outside of Trems. Gets it done. Nice, well played from BR4 there to move himself past the Aston Martin.
Well done him. 29 lap old hards, still cooking. I respect it.
Oh, yeah.
It's good stuff. But now what? DDK and
Well,
Trems, maybe?
we wait for the pit stop phases for everybody else now. Because we know Daxi can take those tires a lot longer than Mitchell, but I'm not sure if anybody's going to be threatening Mitchell anymore. Have a look at the penalties. Maybe that plays a factor. Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Mitchell has 6 seconds of penalties, and Daxi, if he can just gain those 3 seconds to Mitchell, I mean, that could be the
That
race
does rely
win.
on that Daxi doesn't get a 3 seconds as well. He's only one warning off.
Well, that's true, but I have faith in him.
If there's a safety car,
We, yeah.
I'm looking at you, wicked prophet. No, I'm joking. I'm not.
Well, Said's caught up nicely to the back of Wicked Prophet. Only 7 tenths, and he has quite the tire advantage, so
Yeah, I'll say, Oh my god, just steams past him.
I mean, yeah,
That
that's
was
that's literally F1 versus F2 almost. Like that
yeah.
is insane, the grip
I was thinking
difference.
that. Titsy Pits on his
17
soft.
laps he takes those softs. What a stint. He could actually go on the softs again if he dares.
Uh, he is not there,
Yeah, goes
unfortunately.
on to a
I
new
would I
set of
would do
mediums.
the softs as well.
Yeah, that's what I would go for. New set of softs. Said now,
Oh
going
no,
for it on
he's
Seb.
on older hards. He's on 2 lap hards.
No, those are mediums,
Must
mate.
already use these. Mediums. Yeah, sorry, 2 lap mediums.
Yeah. I
They've already been.
believe he used them for 2 laps at the start and then switched off.
Yeah, it's smart though. It's smart though.
Yeah. Nice. What do you call them? Like, scraped set?
Scrubbed.
Scrubbed, yeah.
Scrubbed.
Scrubbed set of
Yeah,
mediums.
yeah. They heat up quicker apparently.
Yep.
It's a thing. But,
Yeah.
obviously don't hold on as long.
Trems moves himself past BR4. I actually missed that. Into
So
turn
did
one.
I. Yeah.
Would have been with the
Do you
8 of
think
DRS, so.
Do you think his hards are giving up a bit? Maybe.
I certainly think they're in better shape than the mediums around him, if that's what you're asking. Because,
Really?
yeah, I mean, 25 laps on the mediums versus 31 laps on the hards, they should be relatively the same. And we already know that, like, mediums on 60% is slower than hards on 60%. So, I think just it's not
Yeah.
enough of a difference to pull out of the DRS. And with how powerful the DRS is at this track, Trem's just able to easily manage to get past.
Yeah. That's, you're right. You're right. So, what can Saeed do now? Do you think he can catch Moose King? He's
I
only
mean,
6 seconds behind.
he's had a lot of laps of undercut on Booma as well. This track, obviously, very long pit lane, so I certainly think he'll catch up to Moose King, and not only that, I think he'll be able to get the jump on Booma as well as Cassell, because right now his gap to Cassell is 25 seconds, I believe. BR4 moves himself back
Maybe we
past
missed it
Trems.
again.
No, I was looking.
But BR4 goes
Trems,
off.
yeah, fights it back, gets the switch back, and that's gonna allow
DDK gets
DDK.
him too.
Yeah, ooh, yeah. That was a good move there from DDK, opportunist as ever. BR4 losing 2 positions in a single sector.
You know who I'm wondering about?
What's that?
Where's Hype Schultz?
Well,
Why is he not in this?
he has dipped off of the face of ALR, and he has not even signed up for the next season, much to the relief of other Tier 2 drivers. But I, for one, would have loved to see
I'm
him.
gutted.
As much hate as that guy got,
gutted.
like, he provided us some solid entertainment, didn't he?
They were some of the best races I've ever watched.
Uh-huh. Like, when you thought he was done, he was not done. Like, doesn't matter if the guy in front's got like
Yeah.
10
He
lap
rose.
pressure tires, he just fucking put up the fight of his life. He would quite literally destroy his own race just to provide some entertainment. And for that,
No,
he has our respect.
I fully respect it.
Yeah.
Trem's pits.
Trims does indeed pit for a set of soft tires. That's the right call at this point. BR4 is literally pushing DDK around the track at the moment. So close to that rear diffuser of that Ferrari. As Cassell comes in as well. Now, the trouble is that Saeed might undercut Cassell. Let's just stay on board with him and keep an eye out for that. Cassell, though, has the softer, fresher tires all the way to the end of the race. So Saeed has done his job.
Does he?
Oh boy. BR4 gets 3 more seconds. That's great.
And we've got how many laps of racing action all the way to the Moose King goes off. So, now what? Do we wait for Cassell to try and get past Moose
Well,
King and Saeed.
we wait for Cassel to catch up to Saeed, and we wait for Buma to pit and see if he manages to catch up to Saeed as well on the fresher tires. BR4 and DDK once again. BR4 on the main straight. Gets past him well before the braking zone. No trouble from BR4.
To shorten that DRS zone, it's too powerful.
I fully agree.
It's just there's no challenge.
Although if you're Lewis Hamilton in 2022, you would want it to be a lot longer.
That's true. Speaking of getting lapped, Wicked Prophet was just lapped by DDK and BR4. BR4 cannot keep it on the track. He's just run off again.
In all fairness, 34 laps on a set of hards is no easy feat.
Yeah, but it gets a bit easier if you don't stay on the track, to be fair.
Mm-hmm. So,
No
Cassel...
as he goes wide again.
Cassel 3.5
Mitchell
behind.
pits.
And Daxi, so wait, this is going to be a double stack, and Daxi is going to lose about a second and a half worth of time as he just comes out in front of the Ferrari. That was lucky. Did not want to get held up in the pits any longer than he already has been.
Do you think BR4 will stay out?
One would assume so. I don't like this decision from Daxi to come into the pits. Daxi fully should have stayed out like 3 or 4 more laps and go on the softs then. Because he would be able to... Look, Mitchell's tires towards the end of the race would have been dead, right? Daxi would have still had a bit more life in it, and that's when the most difference matters, right?
Yeah.
In terms of pace. Yeah, Mitchell would have gotten the undercut, but Daxi would have had more time gained, and all he needs realistically is just to gain that. Well, it's a lot more than 3 seconds now. It's looking at a bit more like
6 seconds.
6 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, you are right. Well, I don't know what BR4 strat is here. Stay out and hope for a safety car?
So, one interesting thing I'm looking at, right, is just Daxi and Trems. So, Trems is so close to the back of Daxi. They're both racing till the checkered flag, and both of them have relatively the same tire life. And I don't recall Trems being that close to Daxi. I think those 2 laps of undercut that he's gotten on Daxi and Mitchell might be a lot more significant than we initially assumed.
Yeah, I mean, Castell's not really catching Saeed very quickly. That's quite interesting.
Well, I think he is. Just a couple laps ago, he was 3.5 behind, so he's catching him at about the pace of his second per lap, I think.
I guess, but that extra speed that he has is going to drop off so quickly compared to Saeed's. Like, the softs get shredded.
That is true. That is very true. Something he's going to have to look out for. He needs to just get past Saeed and then not let Saeed chill in his DRS, because if Saeed manages to hang on in his DRS, then we already know he's going to come out on top.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Hopefully Saeed has learned to be wiser with his ERS. We've seen him in the past flashing at the end of lap 1. Just
yeah, hits the deployment limit.
Yeah.
On lap 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has really impressed me though. He's gotten so much quicker. It's brilliant.
Yeah. He is certainly, after the release of F123, one of the most improved, if not the single most improved driver. You know what? I would actually I would give the most improved driver title to Rollerula, even though he didn't complete the full season. He was in tier 4, I believe, in F122, and then pre-season with the EVA races, he was up there in pace with me, with Daxi, with Stan, Rosema, all those guys like fighting with us at Silverstone. and
Yeah,
really just one of the
that's
quickest.
impressive.
Uh-huh.
What's he doing now?
He hasn't raced for quite some time. I'm not sure why. He's just not been very
Oh, that's a
active.
shame.
Yeah.
Oh well. Whatevs.
hmm
BR4 now I'm 40 lap hard, basically. Oh
Wow.
my god. I
Mitchell
didn't
is
even know they could
catching
go that
him
long.
like at such a fast rate. I can't wait to see the tire difference when Mitchell gets close to
Yeah,
the
he's
back
just
of.
gonna smoke him.
I mean, like 4 tenths through Tamburello, and then yeah, I mean, like you just have to look at
What?
the gap.
5/10. 6.
Oh my
What is
god.
going on? He's in the real Red Bull. It must be on realistic settings. That thing is on rails at the moment. It must feel so good to like come
Oh
off
yeah.
the mediums, just like sit on them and
Makes me wish I was out there on track.
yeah.
I mean, at this
So it really
rate,
feel like you can like lean on the tire.
he's not
It's
even
such a good
gonna
feeling.
need to get past him next lap. He can just do it if he wants in Ravazza too. Like, just look at how much later he can get on the brakes. Now,
He's gonna get it on the exit. That's crazy.
easily drives past BR4, who, as the race approaches its dying breaths,
Embers.
embers,
Yeah.
that's the word.
Breaths is probably better.
Well, I prefer embers. Embers just sounds cooler.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, BR4 gonna want to stick it out on those hards. Taxi will definitely overtake. Okay, shut up. Taxi is going to overtake him before the end of the race. I mean, he doesn't even realistically need to. 12-second penalty for BR4. Taxi currently does not have any penalties. So
I didn't realise he had a 12-second.
I
My
mean,
god, what a stinker he's having.
he's been on a bit of a rampage, one might say.
Bloody hell. Yeah, I mean, that's quite. Holy crap.
Okay, don't scratch your eyes. Yeah, Saeed has just gone into the pits again. And surely that kills any hopes that he might have had of finishing P6 or P7.
Why?
That, I mean, that is a Ferrari
Did he have
strategy
damage?
call if I've ever seen it. Who
Did he have
knows?
damage?
Who knows? I was not on board with him.
That is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, he could put in a good shift then, and then all of a sudden he's just.
He just had to let the race
Thrown it
come to
away.
him in these final 10 laps. That's all he had to do.
Yeah. Weird. Weird. Right. 10 laps to go. Only 10 laps. That's like 10 minutes. But don't worry, you can do it.
Yeah, I'm like fiending over here. It's itching my skin, going fucking feral, sat here looking at these cars. Well, when I close
Become
my
a
eyes,
wasteland monster.
all I see is Imola. Just a track layout.
When I close my eyes, all I see is Mitchell Polhouse in the lead. Just that damn Red Bull.
So, at the rate that it's going right now, it's going to be a Red Bull 1-2. Yeah, Daxi, who looked in control for the first half of the race, has... Oh, as Trems gets a penalty. So, yeah. Daxi, the only driver who's managed to survive getting a penalty so far in this race. So, I believe that deserves a commendation in and of its own.
Yeah, well done, Dax.
Proud of you.
You've done well, mate.
Dax, man.
Dax.
Daxter.
The Dax man. Did you really say that?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Stole my... Yeah, it's fine.
I didn't mean to, just sort of slipped out,
Ha!
as they say. as they say. Way.
Heard that one before.
All three viewers are loving this.
Wow. So, closest battle on track: Bang Average Seb and OG Moose King.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look.
Keep your eyes peeled for this one, guys.
OG Moose King moves over to the left side to defend the position, but he's flashing, is out of battery, and Seb will make light work of this. Goes around the outside, heads into turn 1, claims the position ahead of OG Moose King, goes a bit deep. Yeah, nearly collected the McLaren there, but luckily to get away unscathed.
Oh, God almighty. Moose King break, for God's sake.
Uh,
Oh,
we can see DDK is pretty close on the back of Trems as well, 3/10 separating the two.
DDK has a 6-second though, so he even if he overtakes, he'd have to clear like.
You can do it.
Yeah, clear 3 seconds to get the place. I don't know. I just bugged out completely. I was like, "What has happened here?"
Oh, dude, trust me, it's fine. I've been running on autopilot for the past hour and a half.
I was like, I was trying to think of the word, then my phone buzzed, and my watch like buzzed as well. I was like, oh no, I don't know what's happened here.
BR4 has actually picked up another 3-second penalty, which I'm afraid brings him up to the highest number of penalties out on track at the moment. So he gets past Wicked Profit for that, right?
Wow, that's impressive.
Isn't it?
How's Wicked Profit gone down?
I believe he might have had a 5-second penalty that he served in the pit lane, as now DDK goes
Alright.
round the outside of Trems. Once again, these two have been hammering at it for the past few laps, and DDK gets the position ahead of the Aston Martin on lap 56. Daxi still the only driver without a penalty. I keep saying that, right? And you might think I'm crazy, but the only reason I keep saying that is because I pray he gets a penalty, just because it would be so fucking funny. Like,
Yeah,
the amount that we've like praised him for not getting a pen, and then he just gets one would be hilarious.
Last lap, final corner.
Yeah, that's the dream. Oh, hello there. Titchy Boom retires, and that is a safety car, ladies and gentlemen.
God, Daxi wins. Daxi wins.
Oh
Surely
my goodness.
he wins.
So, everybody needs to come into the pits for a set of soft tires. If you don't, you're simply screwed, and there's no two ways around it. And yeah, it looks like the McLaren comes in. Did Daxy's just...
Everyone.
Wait.
Everyone.
Daxy comes in. Mitchell is in as well. BR4 is in. Yeah. Everybody is fitting.
Oh my days.
Okay, so where does this leave us now? Because at first I was hesitant to take a look at penalties, just because I felt like, you know, with so many drivers having penalties, I wanted to see the on-track action and who gets track position a bit more. But now it's like everything's going to get shuffled up with how many different penalties we have.
Nelly, oh Nelly. Daxy's gonna win. It's like, obviously he's gonna win.
Oh man, we keep saying that, but
He will. It's the 6 seconds from Mitchell. Like, can he really pull out 6?
Can you, like,
surely not.
for 1 second, stop fucking jinxing him?
Like, there's a... Mitchell can't pull out 6 seconds. He just can't.
Surely Mitchell doesn't pull 6 seconds. Surely Daxy doesn't get a 3-second penalty and Mitchell wins by 3 seconds. Surely BR4 doesn't hold Daxy up 3 seconds and Mitchell fucking cruises away and wins. And Taxi's unable to win. God, that would be hilarious. But yeah, uncharted territory for Wicked Prophet, who's been lapped.
Is he unlapping?
No, that's not in the game.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
So, I mean,
Wow, the climactic end. We have to sit through another fucking safety car. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whatever.
well,
Alright.
you know what? I will
Okay.
say we had a good run of not getting safety cars for like 20 laps or 30
Yeah,
laps.
there was like a solid no, it was longer than that.
Yeah.
It was a long time. We were sat there like,
I think the last safety car came in at lap 28, so that would be 30 laps.
yeah.
Which, fair play, everybody. This is why you are the champions of ALR.
Mm-hmm. Well done, guys. You done a great job.
I would have hoped to see a red flag, if I'm being honest.
They turned on.
They are indeed.
Ah.
You know, somebody we haven't
would've
mentioned
thought-
in a while, Booma, just casually running his own race in P7.
Yeah, 22 seconds behind.
Yeah, I mean, a bit of a lonely one for him, but he's not. I believe he hasn't picked up an insane amount of penalties. Oh well, I mean, 6 seconds. That's not the worst we've seen, but that's about the average, I'd say. Ugh. What are you wearing?
What am I wearing?
Yeah.
Can you see me? You've got like a camera on me or something?
No. I'm flirting.
Oh wow. I'm wearing a blue hoodie. And some grey shorts and some white socks.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds cozy.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's so
Wow.
stupid,
I
bro.
did not expect that.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I've had my window open all night, and it's not that cold out, but it's 13
All
degrees.
night.
Yeah, I mean,
What time is it for you?
it's running on 2 a.m.
Oh my god, you're joking. It's 9 p.m. for me. I'm gonna go play some Fortnite after this.
Oh, I actually will. Like, dead ass. You think I'm kidding? No, it's because it's mid-season, right? Like, I've got midterms, and I've got the day off tomorrow, so just gonna chill.
Yeah, well, to be honest, so do I.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to go in until like 4 p.m.
Oh yeah, that's swag.
It's a nice day. 4 till 6. It's not bad.
Yeah, we have a day like that on. Oh no, we have. Dude, I have the worst day ever on Fridays, bro. It's like I work a fucking 9 to 5.
Me too. 9 to 5, mate. I've got 9 a.m. till 7 p.m.
7, dude. Mine's
Yeah.
mine's 8 a.m. till 5:30.
Ah, that's brutal.
Yeah, but we have an hour break.
That's
in the
almost,
middle.
it's almost as long. Yeah, I've got fucking. That is the worst day in the world.
Yeah. Wednesdays are good for me. I have like, no, actually Wednesdays suck. Tuesdays are the best. I go in
Tuesday and
11:30.
Thursday, I've got like. Thursdays I'm in 1 till 3. It's really nice.
For me, Tuesdays is 11:30 to 4:30, which is the best. Mitchell decides to go very, very early. He's gone at the best possible time.
He's caught him napping, yeah.
Oh yeah, he has. Now Daxi draining everything, gonna try and get past BR4, and he needs to get past BR4. It's crucial for him, gaining all the time on the straight, switches to the inside. Daxi down the inside of turn 1. BR4 cuts him off aggressively, and Daxi just has to back out of that one. Not gonna get it done on this occasion, and that's gonna allow DDK to maybe have a look down the inside as he... I think there might have been a bit of contact there between those two, but nevertheless, they both make it through unscathed. Daxi still in P3. Yeah, I mean, Mitchell is running away with this, but now Daxi once again looking towards the inside of BR4, and BR4 just waves him through a little bit there, and Daxi up into P2, looking in a very good position to win this race now.
So now he's just got to hold on to 6. Surely he easily does that.
Surely he doesn't get a penalty and holds on 6 seconds. Dude, he had such a weird line through... I'm actually getting pissed that I don't know the corner names. That one is...
Chicane.
Variante Alta, yeah.
Yeah, he does, yeah. I've been saying that all the race.
Yeah, I just watched his onboard through it, and it is jarring.
It is. You're not wrong there.
DDK trying it down the inside of BR4. Side by side into the Tamburello, and it looks like DDK's got his man. BR4 drops down to P4, and he will drop a lot further back from that with his penalties as well.
Yeah, when he gets the penalties applied, he's going to be 10th.
Oh, looks like Moose King has gone off, and Booma moves himself up into P8 further back. Yeah, he just went off into the gravel there, dipped his toes, and Booma just...
Going for a little splash.
Yeah, just dipping his toes, you know. Oh, that's very cute. Anywho, yeah, I'm kind of upset that I actually have to commentate now. I was enjoying.
It couldn't just be a nice little run to the end. It had to be fucking...
We had to have some drama.
This order is going to be so confused.
I mean, yeah, like, what we're looking at right now, this is so different from what we're going to finish with.
Yeah, I think everyone will move, apart from Wicked Prophet. I don't think he's going to move, not going to lie.
I have faith.
There'd have to be some big incident.
Wait, Daxi's out of ERS? Oh no.
Oh yeah, so is Mitchell though.
Well, yeah, I mean, Mitchell trying to pull his gap, but it's just wishful fucking thinking, mate.
Well, Mitchell is 3 seconds away from currently leading this race.
So, okay, just looking at it right now, as it stands, the podium sitters are going to be Daxi,
Mitchell,
Trems, and then Mitchell.
No, it'll be Mitchell and Trems.
Wait, is Trems? Oh no, yeah, you're right. Whoops, my bad.
Just about.
No, I think by like a big margin, by 3 seconds. Okay, like, I don't mean to concern you or anything, but Taxi is getting dusted at the moment.
Yeah, but he's not pushing. He's got to hold 2.5 seconds, just over 2.5 seconds.
Final lap. Is DRS enabled? Yes, it is. Oh, goody.
Well, I wonder. There'll be any DRS overtakes.
Oh, please don't crash. Please don't crash. Oh my god.
Wait, where did they come from? Wait.
What is going on further back?
Daxi might lose it. Surely not. Wait, he's 1 second off.
Yeah, 1 second, and if BR4 decides to park it, then
BR4's gonna park. He's gonna park.
It is.
I know him.
GG.
Oh, it's less than a second. Better start rubbing.
It's
I just got quite close.
It's 7 fucking tenths.
Oh no.
5
half
tenths.
a second.
Oh my goodness.
Well, he's done it.
Oh, Mitchell got a 3 second penalty.
Oh, well, then my Daxi wins.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
What a throw.
That is
he actually threw that.
That is the biggest throw I have ever seen in my life. Like initially
That's such a throw.
it was Daxi who threw that, but then Mitchell just
Actually,
had
he
to
might
go and
just make it.
outshine
He
him.
might just make it. Look,
No.
he will just about.
I mean, yeah, Daxi was
Wow.
gonna win that race, but look at that dude. The gap is 3.1. Would Daxi have
Yeah,
won?
it would have been a 10th, innit? He
Wait,
would have, yeah.
Oh, he would have. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Wait, would he?
No, I think. Wait, no, I think
No,
he would have
He
lost
would
it.
have. If the gap was less than 3 seconds, he would have.
No, if the
Daxi
gap
would've
was less than 3 seconds, Daxi would
No,
have
okay,
won.
so take 3 seconds off that gap. The gap is still
Oh
1/10.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
yeah. So Daxi would have won anyway, but okay, maybe it wasn't such a throw.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
Daxi wins the Race of Champions. Mitchell finishes P2, Trems P3, DDK P4, Saeed P5, Booma, good result, P6. Bang Average Seb, P7, BR4 after finishing P2 drops all the way down to P8, Cassell P9, Moose King P10, Wicked Prophet P11, and Titchy Boom rounds off everybody who has finished this race. Thank you guys for watching.
Titchy Boom didn't finish.
Wait, Titchy Boom didn't. He's plus 9 laps.
Oh.
What?
Is that classed as a finish?
Wait, it doesn't say DNF next to his name.
Okay, it must have been because he was over 80%. He's classified as a finisher.
Oh, right, yeah, he was the one who caused the last safety car.
Yeah, must have been.
Anywho.
Well, there you go. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
Been great.
Fuck
I
you.
really enjoyed that. Yeah, fuck ALR.
Oi, that's too far.
Fuck ALR. I'll say it. And again, you break your elbow.
No, gonna have to crop that out now. Hopefully nobody sees that. God damn it, Milty.
But do you actually have to?
No, but if I knew how to, I would, but I don't. Oh, Christ. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, Millsy, say you're sorry.
I'm very sorry, admins. I'm very sorry. Sorry, guys. My bad.
Yeah. We will be back for season 14 on... I'm not saying the date, never mind. We'll be back for season 14 very soon. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will catch you later. Bye-bye.